Hello friends, welcome back to the Mothership. Today we are going to be doing a seasoning of my brand new Lone Star Grillz Texas Edition smoker. This is direct from the factory, unfinished, so this is going to need a complete seasoning to get it nice and protected from the elements. There are a couple different schools of thought on what you want to use for seasoning. A lot of folks just use this, which is Pam essentially. This is just the Walmart cheap version. They do their entire smoker with that. There are a couple of reasons to do that. A, it's very available and it's very food safe. It does potentially go rancid if you don't get it cooked all the way, and it can get sticky, which is also not too great. The color it gives you at the end of the day will be kind of like a cast iron skillet. For me though, I am going with boiled linseed oil, which some people do not like. It is not food safe, but on the exterior of your smoker, it doesn't really matter. What this will do though is give me a nice bronze style patina over time. So if you want to be safe and you're really scared, just use Pam. A lot of people do that. You just want to make sure you get to that smoke point all over. If you don't really care about the exterior because your food's not going to touch it, use something like this if you want. What I'm going to do is definitely use canola oil on the inside. We're going to coat the whole interior, and I'm going to use this on the outside. Now what we definitely want to do is make sure we're wearing gloves if we're using the boiled linseed oil. It is caustic, so it give you skin irritations. You can always just wash it off. It's not gonna like burn through your skin. It'll just really irritate. And then we want to use a microfiber cloth, excuse me. Don't use a paper towel because that might leave a little bit of, those little pieces of the fiber all over. We don't want that. We just want a nice thin coat of whatever we're using. We don't want it to bead up. We don't want it to pool because that will create those sticky spots like I said. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna coat the whole thing down on the exterior with this linseed oil. Every little bit of it, nice small coat. Then we're gonna spray the inside, then we're gonna start a fire, and we'll go from there. One more thing to point out, I had this on my patio before, my brand new patio. I don't want that because I don't want this to drip on there and stain it, so I'm on the grass. Realistically, this smoker is gonna live somewhere out there. I just need more people to help me push it up that hill. But for now, let's get it all seasoned up. Now that took a while, but we are done. The entire exterior has been coated down. Goes without saying, guys, those are rags soaked in oil. Do not just throw them into your garbage can because they can potentially catch on fire on themselves. So lay them out, let them dry out before you throw them away, or burn them, or soak them in water and then throw them away. But definitely do not ball them up and throw them somewhere. I'm sure somebody on the interwebs would point that out to me. And it looks like I forgot to do around the seal here, so that needs to get done. But for the inside, we can be a lot less crazy. We are just gonna spray everything down. We don't have to get precise. We're just spraying. And we're gonna spray everything. Now eventually, guys, I'm not taking the grates out either. I'm just spraying down. Eventually this thing will get coated down with all the fat from when I'm cooking, and that will be sufficient. But for now, just go to ham basically, go to town. Get everything coated down in here. All right, I'd say that's probably sufficient. Let me quickly do this little trim right here, then we'll get a fire going. We'll talk a little bit more about the process. Well, that took way longer than expected. My torch doesn't work, and obviously everything is still at my old place because we're in the process of moving. But finally got the charcoal running. The other thing I noticed is my splits are way too big, so I had to chop them, and then I need to split all those in half. That's a problem for a future day. My goal here, I did realize that 2 of them though kept me around 250, which is good to know for the future. But for right now, I am going to run this 350 to 4, probably 400 is my target. And I'm gonna do that for several hours. And that's really going to set everything on the exterior here. That is the goal. Now, I know we're not gonna get enough heat on the bottom here. You could hit them with a torch. I'm not gonna even bother. This linseed oil honestly will cure on its own just with air. It doesn't actually need the heat to fully cure. So if I just wait it out over time, it will cure on its own. There's a little bit of dripping on the bottom there that I'm just gonna quickly get with a towel. But honestly, this is the process, guys. And I'm gonna do this probably the next 3 times I cook. I'm gonna coat it down before I start the cook. And I'm just gonna do that a couple of times, and then we will be set for a while. And then probably, honestly, you could probably do it every couple of months. I'll probably do it once a month just to get everything going. And that's really the whole process, guys. That's it. We are sitting pretty at 350. So I'm going to either hit it with the blower to get some more oxygen going on there, heat it up a little bit more, or throw some more wood on. I think I have enough wood. Those are way too big splits for this smoker. So probably just hit it with the blower. But that's it, guys. That's the process of getting this seasoned. It's really nice. It's really, really high quality stuff altogether, guys. Great machine. We are running at that 350 to 400 degree mark, guys, which means it's time to throw some biscuits on and just see how even this cooker does. Pop. Now, let's just put a couple on here. We'll start with very back left, very front, kind of the middle here, over here, toss one over here. Now these should all cook evenly. Let's find out. I'm guessing those will probably cook first, but I'm gonna give it 10-15 minutes. We'll come back and see how they look. I did, spoiler, just open this and check them, but my mic had flipped over, so nothing was being recorded. So what we are seeing here, the front one is definitely not cooked. That's definitely the least cooked. Back right corner, probably the most cooked. But everything else looks pretty much the exact same. So I would say the coldest spot of this grill is probably right here, and the hottest is right back there, which is about what you'd expect. I think in general, I'm pretty comfortable with these. I mean, these all look about the same. It seems pretty even cooked to me. Now guys, I'm not actually gonna eat these because, well, I'm cooking off some sort of all the manufacturing stuff. I'll throw them for the birds or something, but from a biscuit test perspective, I'm pretty comfortable with these guys. I think it did a really good job. Just don't put your food in the very back corner, and keep in mind this will be colder right here, but back side of the grill in general, pretty even. Good job, Lone Star. And there we are, friends. That's the process. As I said, I'm just gonna keep doing this for, I'm targeting about 3 hours of just consistent 300 to 400 degree cooking. It's gone to about 350 right now. And that's it. I'm just gonna keep doing that for a couple hours. That should really set in the body, and it should set in the firebox, the smokestack as well. Everything else underneath, I'm probably not gonna hit with a torch. I could. It's pretty hot out today. I'm trying to avoid sweating even more. It's like 92 degrees out here. That's it. If you guys got anything out of this, give me a like, comment, subscribe if you're interested to see cooks on that, which is the primary piece of my channel. If you're here for all the other types of cooks I do, not so much the offset, don't worry, I'm going to keep doing those as well. But most importantly, guys, get out there and cook something fantastic, and I'll catch you on the next UFO barbecue. Bye-bye.